We got David Punch, Vasean Allette, and then Noah Reynolds should be joining us shortly. So we'll start with questions for them.
Vasean, you had a couple really nice passes to Punch there in the second half. Just talk about your game as a facilitator, and when you see one of your guys going like he was tonight, how fun is it to get them involved like that?
It's always known that I like to score, but I like to get guys involved and get assists like as much as I like to score. Like, even in practice, I throw routes more than I throw bounce passes. And a guy like Punch always coming to me like, yo, I'm cutting back door, like I'm diving, whatever. So it's like whenever I drive and I'm in traffic and it's like struggling, I don't know what to do, I just know Punch gonna be there. So, and that's what he was doing today. And he was knocking down his shots, so they had to guard him up there. So the dive was open the whole time, and he was making them. Thanks, Punch.
Punch, 3 pointers for you. Just how much confidence does that kind of build for you going forward this season?
It gives me a lot of confidence. That's been the biggest thing my teammates been talking to me about. They know I can shoot. So it gives me a lot of confidence.
We saw a lot of reaction from Ernest after the game. What does it mean to have a guy like that that's kind of mentoring you and is that excited for you in those moments?
It's great. It's always great to have a guy like Ernest on your team, or even just having your back. And I'm grateful for him. He's a really great dude. So.
No, just talk about David's performance today. I know how hard he's been working shooting that three, and he knocks a couple down, gets you guys going offensively. Just talk about his day.
Yeah, man, I got to give a lot of credit to Punch. I mean, in the summer he came in, I'm sure you guys know, he had to play a whole lot of 5 outside of his position just to help us. So that just speaks to how selfless he is as an individual. And then, you saw him tonight in his true position at the 4, shooting at things. I'm so proud of him. I see him working in the gym all the time. All the young guys are always in there. So, nothing but respect for him. And the things that happen in the dark will come to the light. So I'm just proud that his work came through.
For Vasean and Noah, Jace came off the bench, gave you guys 9 points. Just how important was he tonight for you guys?
That's really important. Just for him to always stay ready, even in the limited minutes he may get. He just came in ready, came in aggressive, and there was no slowing down with him. That's what we need going forward.
Punch, what has this freshman season been like for you? Obviously, position change, it just seems like a lot of ups and downs.
I don't say there's too many ups and downs. I say there's a lot more ups and downs, but it's been a great season. I've enjoyed every last second of it, especially with my teammates. Really shout out these guys. They made an amazing impact on me, on my career. Guys like Noah, guys like Ernest, they really talk to me a lot. And, even VA, he's a young guy, and he's still able to drop jewels on me. So it's really been a great season.
For any of you guys, Colorado leads the Big 12 in turnovers. I think they had 19 today. How much of your defensive game plan was about, kind of getting into them and forcing them to make mistakes?
Right. I think that's in our defensive DNA anyways, but you're especially right in this situation with Colorado. We knew we had to impose our will defensively, and that started with Vasean and I as the guards with ball pressure. Mm-hmm. I got shout out VA. He held a guy here. Let me see. He held a guy who's averaging 15 points in this league for 2 for 8. That you just don't see that a whole lot. He had 6 points, so huge defensive effort. He brings it on both sides of the ball. So huge shout out to VA.
How important is this win? You guys have obviously had a tough couple of weeks to get back home and to kind of right the ship there. What can this mean for you going forward?
Yeah, we needed this one. And I know you guys pay attention to the league and the teams around, but these past few days have been big for us just from a confidence standpoint. You go see Kansas State going to Iowa State and go knock them off. It's like, man, what can we do in this league? And a lot of it is matchups, we've realized. So I feel like just, the confidence we have in the ability to go out and play anybody is huge.
Beyond the matchups, how much of that is consistency as well? We've seen what this team is capable of when you're clicking, but there are definitely still those moments where there are some lapses. How much of that is consistency?
Yeah, you're 100% right. It's a lot of consistency, and what you're going to see with groups like ours, which is a collective unit that was all kind of mushed together, is even late, it's very important for us to still be gelling and coming together. So I think you're going to see that all across college basketball, where in these months of February, March, you're still seeing teams that are peaking just because guys are learning every day from playing with each other. So.
Then how important was it? It seemed like a true team effort tonight, and when they were talking about turnovers, you scored 28 points, and you're taking advantage of the defense that you guys are putting out there.
Yeah, that's really important, because it's like If we getting turnovers and getting fast break opportunities and not converting, that really don't boost the team energy and all stuff like that. So when we getting turnovers, getting dunks at the other end, layups, threes, that really just boosts the team morale. We really just all start clicking in and buying in even more.
Vasean Noah touched on it, but your defensive improvement and effort this season, was that an adjustment to buy into giving so much energy or to learn how to balance, having the energy on both ends of the floor?
Yeah, I say it's a buy-in, and I just don't like being scored on, I'm being honest. I really don't like being scored on, and I like guarding people on other teams that are known for scoring to kind of put that weight on me. And I know I'm bring energy every game, so when I bring energy on the defensive end, it gives guys like Punch, Noah, Ernest bring more energy. And once we are all locked in defensively, we're a really scary team.
Any last question for these guys? Okay, thank you.